Hello, my name is Thomas Jespersen, CEO at TKJ Electronics.
And my name is Christian Lausus, co-founder.
And we are happy to present the open source balancing robot, the Balanduino. The Balanduino is an Arduino compatible balancing robot, and as you can see, it consists of some different parts. Mainly, we have the 3 layers of laser cut plywood, each assembled with a solid and strong steel rod. At the bottom, we have 2 high torque and high speed 12 volt DC motors, each with an individual rotary encoder. Mounted to the motors, we have 2 rubber wheels with high friction and great for indoor use to keep the robot balanced. At the top, we have an 3S 11.1 volt LiPo battery that is connected to the main board and drives the motors. The weight of the LiPo battery is also used as a counterweight for the robot to keep it balanced. At the bottom layer, we have the main board, the Arduino compatible controller board that consists of an Atmega 644 microprocessor. Connected to the microprocessor, we have an NPU 6050 3-axis accelerometer and gyroscope. Furthermore, we have a USB host controller to interface with some different peripherals. And we have 2 motor controllers for controlling each of the motors.
The main purpose of the USB host controller is allow you to control the robot with your favorite game controller, PC or Android phone. We've already written the necessary code which will allow you to control the robot with the most popular game controllers, the Xbox, Wii and PS3 controller. In order to use the Xbox controller, you will need a wireless USB dongle. This can be found relatively cheap online. To use either the Wii mode or the PS3 controller, you will need a Bluetooth dongle which will be included in the kit for free. The PS3 and Wii mode can be used at the same time using the same Bluetooth dongle. Furthermore, we have written a PC application in Java compatible with both Windows, Mac and Linux. We have also written an Android application to go with the kit, so you can easily both remote control the robot and adjust some different settings. At first, I'd like to show you the stability of the robot. As you can see right now, the main board keeps the robot balanced. Even if I push it, it will stay balanced, but also come back to the same position. Now I'd like to show you the different ways you can control the robot. But first, I'd like to show you how you can control it with a PS3 joystick. The right joystick controls the right motor and the left one controls the left motor. If you push them both forward, it will drive forward. If you push both of them backwards, it will drive backward and stop again when you let go. If you push them in the opposite direction, like this, it will go left. But if you do it the other way, it will turn right. Okay, let's try it. Another option would be to use the Xbox controller. It's controlled the same way as the PS3 controller. A third option would be to use the IMU built into the Wii mode, like this. You simply tilt it forward to drive it forward and tilt it backward to drive it backward. And to the side to drive it to the side while you press the B button. You can also connect a nunchuck and then control it with the joystick. Like this. And finally, we have created an Android application to ease the control and setting of the Balanduino. The first way to control it is by using the IMU inside your phone. You simply tilt forward or backward or sideways to control the robot like this. The second option is to use the joystick. As you can see, it works just as on any of the game controllers. It's also possible to see the live data from the IMU on a nice real-time graph. It's also possible to adjust the PID values, see different settings including the runtime, battery level and firmware version. It's also possible to adjust the maximum speed and turning speed. And finally, you can pair with a new Wiimote and restore the default values.
The main purpose of this Kickstarter is to fund the first production run of the Balanduino. By funding this project, you'll get the Balanduino as a kit for you to assemble in a matter of minutes. If you'd like to build a robot yourself, you can also fund the project by getting the Balanduino mainboard separately.
The reason why we decided to create this project was because we couldn't find any open source balancing robot kits on the market. If you decide to fund this project, you will get a completely open source robot, both in hardware and in software. This will allow you to use it as it is with the stock software, or you can even hack it and improve on it, or even add your own functionality, like adding a GPS sensor or a line following sensor or whatever you like.
If this Kickstarter gets funded, you'll get your reward in the late summer. We'll be shipping all of the rewards either by our US-based partner Circuits at Home, or if you live inside the European Union, you can also decide to get them shipped directly to you from our location in Denmark. Afterwards, the Kickstarter campaign has ended. We hope to be able to continue the project and sell it from our own webshop. I really hope you enjoyed watching this Kickstarter, and hopefully you'll fund us and help to make the Balanduino project available.